What's going on, YouTube? Urge One from Urge's Empires here, back with another one. In fact, another box, unbox, something inside there. It rocks. We'll see what happens. Go ahead, before you even, think about it, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're doing this live. Well, not really live, it's pre-recorded. Anyway, it rhymed. I got a knife. I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up. We're gonna see what's inside. This is another thing that came in the mail for me, and it's quite vintage, I'll tell you that much. So let's do it. Yep. Alright, that's kind of hard to find the seam lines here, but got her. Alright, let's see what we got. Packing paper. What do we got here? We got a wing. What does that say? Can you read that? I don't know if that's focusing or not. We got a wing. We've got a body. What does that say? Yeah. We've got, another wing. Woo, this thing smells vintage. This thing smells like it's straight from 1985. Man, it's kind of a good smell, but it's also kind of a pungent aroma. It's like very earthy. Let's see what we got here. Woo, look at that. Can you guys see this? Can you see that? That is a Vintagio RCO. Yeah, this is an old school Tamiya hotshot, Supershot, excuse me, with the body and everything. Got a body and a couple of wings, a couple of bodies. The one thing I don't have though, look at that. Look at that stance. Whew. The one thing it didn't come with is the rear wheels and tires, but I said, hey, you know what? Big deal. This thing is going to be fun to operate on, man. Oh man, this thing is grimy. This thing barely even moves. Missing a front wheel axle. That's nice. But wow, yeah, this thing is pretty vintagio, I tell you that much. I'm gonna go ahead and take the body off. This thing has a little C-clip there, a pin. Let's see. Take the body off. Yep, there you go. Old school Futaba, electronic speed control, the old MC11 2B. I don't know if you can see that in there, but that's what that is. The old Futaba MC11 2B. So we got missing dog bone axle in the front. We got, and this is CVDs here in the front, man. I mean, these are like, this is a CVD. This isn't just a normal axle. I'm not sure if the Supershot came stock with that or if that was put in their aftermarket style. But regardless, it's in there now. And so that's a problem with matching that up. It's not going to be just as simple as finding another dog bone. Now I got to get like a whole universal axle set. Not a big deal though. I'm still quite pleased. This buy was about 160 bucks. But being that it's the original Supershot, or excuse me, Supershot, I think it was pretty much a well worth endeavor. And this is the original manual, assembly manual. I didn't know they came in a ring form, but some of these are laminated. They have laminated pages, and that's pretty neat. It's got the old school assembly, final assembly showing you. Look at that. Vintagio. Oh yeah. So this thing is going to be quite the thrill to delve into and repair, clean up. As you can see, it really needs a nice bath. A deep clean, I would say. A deep clean. This thing is kind of like the Boomerang in a way, but more on the advanced scale. As you can see, it's got the rear sway bar You know, I don't know if you guys see that or not, but it's got a rear sway bar. The Boomerang did not come stock with that. The Boomerang had a front sway bar, but it was held on by like plastic, these flimsy plastic pieces. It always reminded me that it was more for show than actual functionality on the Boomerang. But basically they're the same car with a few more upgrades on this version. This one has some sort of like a thin, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's carbon fiber. It's 1984 or 5. You know, it's probably just graphite or fiberglass. Battery stay. It's missing a part there. I'm going to have to get that thing looked at. There's somebody's initials scribed into the bottom there. DSK. Whatever. Fine. You know, if you're at a busy racetrack with a bunch of people and a lot of people have Tamiya Supershots, hey, why not mark your stuff? I mean, people do it with their tools and other items all the time, right? So mark your stuff. Suspension seems to be pretty nice. Those gearboxes are going to have to be totally rebuilt though. You can see that right now. But yeah, that's kind of what this unboxing is revealing. So yeah, this will be a fun project to undertake. I'm going to put back on the body, only this time I'm going to put on the yellow body. See how that looks. This thing's kind of a weird configuration for the body here. It's not as simple as the other Tamiyas I've had. This thing's kind of, screw it, I don't know, man. I'm just going to have to mess around with that later. But anyway, that's what it's going to look like with the yellow body. Let's see. Yeah, they make these things hard to get on. I guess what he did was use that for, oh, there we go. Yeah. He used these plastic things. He put these plastic things on the top to kind of lock the body in. Kind of silly, but I guess that was his version of a front body clip or something, or to make sure the body didn't fly off if this pin here ever failed. It's a little pin right there, but it looks pretty neat. It's got a driver figure in there and everything, you know. It's got the metal top, the netting on the side of the windows. I mean, a lot of detail was put into the design on the aesthetics of this vehicle, so it's pretty neat. You see the servo underneath there, but that thing gets covered up when you put on one of these bumpers, like so. This bumper is kind of jacked up, but that's kind of how it all fits together, so it's pretty neat. I'm going to fix this up, try to get it out to somebody who really wants it. Alright, so that's what we got for this one's video, you guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I hope you liked the video. Once again, old school Supershot. Pretty sweet. Gonna have to fix that up. Alright guys, peace out.